Hey guys, I've been playing with this little unit here and it's been pretty impressive, so I decided to pull out the iPhone and shoot a quick review of it. So I apologize for the shaky cam, but we'll see do the best we can here. This is a Karcher Model 330 pressure washer, about 1500 psi if I remember correctly, that I got for free, and there wasn't anything really wrong with it other than the gun and hose were shot and totally leaking all over the place. So I found an aftermarket gun and hose kit for it and brought the thing back to life. And the difference in nozzles between the original and the aftermarket is one thing I wanted to highlight here in this little review, along with the usefulness of a little plug-in unit like this. I'll show you. This is the aftermarket gun that came with the kit, and I have the lance on it. That's this section here that came in the kit, and it's a standard adjustable nozzle like you would find on a gas unit too. It has a high and low pressure setting. Low pressure is for detergent injection, the high pressure is for the actual cleaning. Let me turn the unit on here. That's one of my favorite things about this too, is when you turn it on and it comes up to pressure like that, it shuts right back off, and it really doesn't run unless you have the trigger pulled, and saves on electricity. It's quiet, it doesn't drive all my neighbors nuts, and it's there when you need it. So you grab the gun, you pull the trigger, you do what you got to do, and then you just hang the gun back up, and it will just sit there on standby till you need it again. So anyway, this gun, I have it in low pressure right now, in this nozzle, and if I pull the trigger, you can see that's the low pressure. And you would use that with like a soap or a detergent injection, and apply your soap to whatever it is you want to clean, and then you would switch it to high pressure by pulling this back. And once you pull that back, you get this stream. It's kind of like a laser beam of water that is real powerful but not real useful for cleaning large flat surfaces. So I'm going to rotate this guy here and show you this nozzle also goes to a fan. That's much more useful for pushing stuff around, on a driveway like this. That tip of that gun's probably about a foot off the driveway right there, and it does pretty good pushing those grass clippings around, which is really not much of a job for a high pressure washer, but you get the idea. I mean, it works pretty good for washing. Now, for what a lot of people buy these units for, and that is cleaning their sidewalks. As you can see, the difference between this is a sidewalk I've cleaned before, and this is a section that I have not. The oak trees have totally covered this place in black grime. So, with the fan nozzle, it works. I'm about 8-10 inches off the concrete right now. You can see it makes a little bit of a difference. It doesn't bring it down perfectly clean. I'm going to adjust that. See if we can get it. That's better. And you see, by narrowing the fan down a little bit, we can get a little more power out of the unit. And it does a much nicer job. Now, what really makes this unit shine is not this lance. If I take this lance off of the unit, and it is a quick connect. So I push it in, turn it, and it pops right out. Store that on the side of the unit there. I pick up this is the original lance that came with the pressure washer. I saved it off the old gun. The reason I did that is because in here, and the iPhone will not focus on this very well, there is a very tiny pinpoint nozzle in there. And that nozzle spins around at high speed when you pull the trigger, and it produces that laser beam stream that's very powerful, but spins it around into a cone pattern, which makes it as useful as that narrow fan beam, but much more powerful for cleaning. And what makes this work is, from about my thumb forward, is an adapter. And that adapter will enable me to plug this lance into this aftermarket gun, no problem. So, I'm going to plug that in like that, and make sure the nozzle's on there tight. And I'm actually going to shut the unit off, and I'm going to pull the trigger. I want to show you, over here over the driveway, how it whips that stream around. If I get it to, sometimes it'll do it on low pressure, sometimes it won't. There you go. You see how it spins that stream around. Now imagine it doing that with 1500 psi behind it. It spins that thing around pretty good. Actually enough so that it's an optical illusion. It looks like a fan, but it's really a cone. Right. So now you can see. Now this still pushes these clippings around pretty good. Watch what it does cleaning this tough grime off this sidewalk over here. Now I'm about 8 to 10 inches off the surface here, and you see the difference. Look at the difference. I went right over top of the area I cleaned before the other nozzle. Look at the difference in just one pass. That's crazy. And this thing is effective enough that I am definitely interested in a turbo nozzle for my big gas unit. That's pretty decent for a little 1500 psi pressure washer. Alright, that's all for now, guys. When I get that nozzle for the gas unit, I'll probably shoot another one for you. See you soon.